Good day everyone, I am Likers Marcy and today we are going to discuss about the Manobo'S Way of Life. So my partner was already introduced to you about what is Manobo and gave also some information about the Manobo. And today I am giving you some other knowledge or another knowledge about Manobo.
Babanam kevalam, babanam kevalam, babanam kevalam.
So the topic that we will be going to discuss is tradition, knowledge, religion, costumes and crafts, kind of personality that they have. So first, let us identify their traditions. So we have social organization, a pregnant woman, wedding tradition, tattooing, ritual dance, building a new home for a newly married couple, and how they buried a dead body.
The traditional social structure consists of 4 classes: the bagani, the bailan, the commoner, and the slave. The bagani class, where all the datus are defended the community and went to the battle, when the bailan, which can still be found today, is a female or a male priest and healer. The communers were the farmers, and the slaves has been seized in raids. A pregnant woman observes several tabons to protect the infant's life and health. She stays indoors when the sky is red at sunset for the bloodthirsty or busaw, the malignant spirits. She must never run, for even just stubbing her toe will cause a miscarriage. For after bathing, she must not come out of the water until she has just adjusted the position of the baby in her womb. The Bailan recommends the kind of food that pregnant woman eats, as this will affect the delivery and physical appearance of the child. Eating the inner meat of the animals will have adverse effect of the child's health. Eating eels and shrimps can delay delivery, and eating cassava will result a small baby with a big stomach. Fruits and other nutritious food are main recommendations for pregnant women.
Likas na talaga sa mga tribo ang maraming paniniwala at talaga namang napaka-sensitive ng kanilang pagbubuntis dahil ultimo ang kanilang pagkain, paglabas, ay may mga ibig sabihin at kailangang sundin.
Marriage is traditionally by parental arrangement, which begins when 2 people of each family chooses a spokesperson, preferably a datu or bai, who known for eloquence and knowledge of custom law. The panginsa or asking sa atin begins when the girl's representative offering betel chew, which the boy's representative politely refuses until negotiations for the kagon or the bride wealth. All the groom's relatives, especially the datu or bai related to the groom's family, will contribute to the kagon.
In the meantime, the bride's relatives are preparing the apa or wedding feast, consisting of meat, rice, fish, and rice wine. The negotiation over, the groom's family presents the tenges or the head cloth, which symbolizes the arrangement must be wrapped up tightly to ensure the happy life for the young couple. The social life of the Manobo is male-dominated. The head of the family is the husband. Polygyny, having more than one wife at a time, but it is common and allowed according to the man's wealth. However, among the Bukidnon, most marriages monogamous. The only exception is that the most powerful datus or the headmen. As we all notice, almost of the Manobos have their tattoos. Tattooing is a practice that is now fading. It's done for ornamental purposes. The men wears tattoos on their chest, upper arms, forearms, and fingers. The women wear theirs on the same parts of the body, but the most elaborated tattoos were done on their calves. The Manobo women more or less around their waistline and their forearms. tattoo designs are the same as those embroidered on their clothes, with the additional of the banwaha or crocodile figure, ginibang o liguana, binuyo or betel leaf, and the other leaf designs and stars. The Western Bukidnon Manobo use any designs that catches their fancy. Name of the bird, the human figures, and etc. Hindi rin pwede mawala rito ang kanilang dance ritual. Various Manobo dances are amusing, teaching, and propitiating the god. Such dances are sinundo, sinanggangka, award of log, dance ritual, malinggayag, a dance of courtship, pangasawa, a ritual for marriage. Dugso naman ang tawag sa kanila ay sayaw. A ceremonial dance among the Manobo people in Bukidnon, Agusan, and Misamis Oriental. This usually performed during important occasions like Kaliga or tinatawag natin sa ating feast or kahumulan or tribal gathering. Kung importante sa kanila ang kasal, importante rin sa kanila ang pagpapatayo ng bahay, kung paano ito mas mapaganda o mas papasukan ng mga swerte at mga iba't ibang paniniwala. When they are building a new home or a new house, certain taboos must be observed. If the sneezes while looking for a site, he should stop and forego for the search for another day. If the cry of the ligumon or the omen bird or dove is heard while he is clearing the site, he must look for another site. And when he digs holes for the post, he must avoid unearthing worms, termites, or beetles, for this will cause many deaths in the house. The post must have no disfigurements because this will cause deaths in the family. No vines should be wrapped around them because this means that the owner will be die by hanging. And there should be no broken parts because this means that the wife will die. The roof's gable should face east so that the occupants live will be like shining of the sun.
When the construction's finished, the housewarming rituals is held to keep the busaw away. Chickens and the pig are slaughtered, and the blood is smeared on the ladder, posts, and the main parts of the house. Blood is mixed with terms of representing the members of the family so that the busaw will take this as a place of the people. The posts are painted with the lamp back so that the busaw will not see the people in the darkness. So guys, imagine how they really gives importance of looking for a house for their families. At ang mga Manobo nga pala ay may kakaibang paraan sa paglibing sa kanilang mga mahal sa buhay. When death occurs, lapoy or the death messengers are sent to inform relatives and friends. The body is washed, dressed in the best clothes of the deceased, laid on the mat at the exact center of the floor directly underneath the peak of the rooftop, and completely covered with a blanket. Placed near the body are items such as bolo, which the dead must take with its on when its journey to the afterlife. The agong is consistently beaten to announce the death to everyone within hearing distance. The number of beats indicates the dead person's age, status, and social position. So after the grave has been dug, someone should stand by as a guard to pit to keep the busaw away. So after the burial, the mourners go to a frequented part of the river to wash themselves and tools used to dig the grave. When they return to the house, they spit on the burning stick of wood or fire by the doorway. And everyone should take a small bite from the small meal that has been placed on the mat where the corpse had lain in the state. So the mourning period of the 8 to 12 days is set, depending on the stature of the dead person. A baby is mourned for only 1 day, but the datu is 7 days. The singing and dancing is allowed, but there is no instrumental music.
Those are the traditions. Then, now, let us identify what are their costumes.
So the traditional fabric for clothes was abaca or hemp, dyed through the ikat process. Nowadays, they use cotton cloth obtained through trade. Dyes were acquired from plants and trees. The tagum plant and the bark of the lamod tree produce black. The turmeric root, yellow, and the Caluluza plant is red.
Several years have passed since Emma Luz Espana, who is known as Bayi Suyam, and her family moved into the urban city of Butuan from the province of Agusan del Sur. However, they remain united and are still practicing their tribe's tradition, particularly in doing embroidery and beadwork to produce colorful necklaces and bracelets with colorful beads that symbolize their rich culture and heritage, and these are the colors red, white, black, and yellow. It has been a fruitful and meaningful experience for those who have tried doing the actual embroidery and beadwork during the
And their famous necklace are called baliog. Are bead necklace composed chokers and necklaces fastened around the neck. The colors are Manobo colors. Red for bravery, community, and protections. Yellow for sun, life, optimism. And white is for wholeness, and black is for royalty. And for their crafts,
The Manobo have numerous types of baskets made of either wickerwork or plated rattan. It can be the fish baskets, rice baskets, storage baskets, and betel nut baskets, and also a pack baskets. Other implements of basket works are fish traps, chicken traps, and ceremonial tray. And for the languages that they are using are the Kadabatang Manobo or Dulungan Manobo. So here are some simple greetings that they have. And for the religion and beliefs of the Manobos also believe in the supreme god Tagusan. This highest-ranking deity ruled over the destiny of both gods and men. And just like others of his kind in the Philippines mythology, Tagusan was also held by other lesser divinities. The religious beliefs of the Manobos revolve around many unseen spirits interfering in the lives of humans. They believe these spirits can intrude of human activities to accomplish their desires. The spirits are also believed to have human characteristics.
and yes, the personality that they have.
The Manobo are both strong in mind and spirit. Their cultural identity is firmly rooted in the land and its nature. It's maintained through storytelling, language, family, and the passing of the tradition skills and the arts. The traditional way of life has not ended for most Manobos. Like any other tribal community in Mindanao, the Manobo have faced many cultural challenges in their past and will encounter even more in the future. They strive to uphold their values and traditions even while living in the modern society. Faces with new realities, ready to compete in the modern economy world instead of the world of nature.
And that's all. Thank you so much. I hope you gained knowledge about this video.